You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Sports fans, we're going to be talking about high school football in California. And if you guys actually watch our channel, you know, if we're talking about high school football, there must be something really, really crazy that happened. And it absolutely did, because a traditional rivalry matchup between two high school football teams went horribly bad for the losing team. And the losing team got absolutely annihilated. It was an absolute massacre, okay? So let's go over here to Fox News. California High School apologizes for 106-point football blowout. Final score was unacceptable. Unreal. Now, the final score in this game, folks, was 106-0. You heard that correctly. I'm going to repeat that one more time just in case you didn't hear it. The final score was 106-0. Wow. It says here a California high school apologized for running up the score on its opponents in a 106-0 game, which featured a 13 touchdown pass performance from a UCLA recruit and a 2-point conversion when the team was leading by 104 points. Man, this is so funny. It's so funny. So up 104 points, they'd run in a two-point conversion, and of course, they converted. Inglewood High School principal Deborah Tate said in a statement she and coach Milvon James apologized to Inglewood Morningside High School for the rout. Quote, "We did not conduct ourselves with sportsmanship and integrity, and the final score was unacceptable," Tate said. Coach James has also offered his apologies to the Morningside High School football program and the larger school community. Our administration will work with our coaches to ensure that these mistakes are not repeated in the future, and that the Inglewood High School program conducts itself with the highest level of sportsmanship and integrity going forward. And you see here, man, they sent a whole letter out to the school. I've never seen a school send out a letter and apologize for beating them. But 106-0, the opposing team should actually be apologizing for getting beat that badly. Brian Collins, the coach of the opponent, Inglewood Morningside, ripped the school. Quote, "It was a classist move. I told them, go play St. John Bosco and Mater Dei," he told the Los Angeles Times, referring to some of the top high school football teams in the Golden State. Justin Martin, the Inglewood quarterback, had committed to UCLA days before the game and threw the remarkable 13 touchdown passes. According to Matt's Preps, Martin was just 2 touchdowns short of tying the national high school record of 15 touchdown passes set by Arthur Smith of Nebraska in 1921. So he was too short of a 100-year record. Collins added that the officials asked Inglewood if it would run the clock, and the team refused the request. He also said he was surprised Martin played as much as he did after recently announcing his commitment to the Bruins. So Inglewood kept their starter in the whole entire game, it seems. He called the whole ordeal bad sportsmanship. Inglewood is one of the best teams in the state, finishing 8-0 during the regular season, with the South Section Division II playoffs next on the schedule. So they're in the playoffs now, and man, what a beatdown. But however, folks, I did a little bit more research before I shot this video. And like I said, this is a rivalry game. And the reason I found out about the rivalry between the two schools, because I did some research. And check this out. Morningside parents and school officials, they were thinking that this game shouldn't even be played because they knew this would be a blowout. Morningside is so bad, that they probably should end up firing their coach, because this ain't the only time they got blown out during the season. Now, not this badly, but you'll find out here. Now, this was written a week prior, okay? It says Inglewood versus Morningside rivalry for all the right reasons. I think they meant it's more than just a football game. It's a unity thing. Okay. There has been significant debate as to whether the Morningside versus Inglewood football rivalry should even take place this year. When the two schools do compete on Friday, October 29th at El Camino College in the final game of the regular season, it will be a mismatch of gigantic proportions. Inglewood is ranked top 25 in the state and will bring an undefeated 8-0 record to the field, while Morningside, check this out, is 2-7 and has been shut out 5 times by a combined score of 176-0. Oh my God. I mean, but they did win 2 games. I wonder who they won. I don't know. The Seminoles have already captured another Ocean League title under brilliant head coach Milvon James, and is expected to compete for a CIF Southern Section Championship when it's all said and done. However, if you only focus on the game itself, then you totally miss the bigger picture. Quote, I've had 7 students whose parents went to Morningside, and one of them, I don't know who wrote this article, they're making so many mistakes, and one of them didn't even want their son to play for Inglewood. James told Inglewood today during the week of the rivalry. It's a city rivalry. Inglewood is over 100 years old and Morningside is over 50, and this is the game that unites the two schools. It's what unites us all. It's an honor to play this game. James added that the fact that it hasn't been played in more than a year because of COVID-19 restrictions has added to the anticipation. Morningside head coach Brian Collins agrees with James about the significance of the history of the rivalry. Quote, it's a great tradition. The kids grew up together through elementary and middle school. Inglewood is riding high, and we are rebuilding our program, but this is a good situation for us, and it's a good event for the city of Inglewood, says Collins. Obviously not, because flash forward a week later, they got demolished 106-6. I mean, this is just insane. Now, I haven't heard of a beatdown like this. Now, when I was actually in high school, my football team was pretty good. I mean, we would have blowouts, but never 106-0. When you're getting beat that bad and you get shut out 5 times, 176-0, that has probably a lot to do with coaching. I mean, this is just bad. But they apologized for demolishing Morningside. I mean, would you expect your school to apologize? I mean, they've been blown out like this before. The other teams that shut them out like that, were they apologizing for the beatdown? Now, should the QB that's going to UCLA being in the whole game? No. But I do believe that you do play until the end. You play into the end. So if they took out their players, I guess that's one thing, but I wouldn't stop playing. Let the beatdown continue. Make a stop. How about that, Morningside? Make a stop. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, what a epic beatdown. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.